For a proper toilet seal, you must match wax ring thickness to the flange height and floor gap so the ring compresses evenly and prevents leaks. Start by measuring the flange relative to the finished floor using a straight edge and feeler or a ruler. If the flange is flush with the finished floor or sits up to 1/4 of an inch above it, a standard wax ring is appropriate because it will compress to form a seal without bottoming out. If the flange is below the finished floor by more than 1/4 of an inch, use a jumbo or reinforced wax ring that has extra thickness or a built-in spacer to fill the vertical gap and resist extrusion under load. For very deep gaps, consider a flange extension or ring with a stackable design and install the extension first, so the wax ring seats against a solid flange surface rather than stretching into empty space. When seating the bowl, lower the toilet straight down over the bolts. Rock it gently to compress the wax evenly, and avoid twisting, which can smear the wax and break the seal. Always test by hand, tightening the nuts evenly in alternating turns to avoid cracking the bowl, and then check for rocking. Use shims under the base if needed, and caulk around the rim only to the back third so you can detect future leaks. Replace the wax ring anytime the toilet is removed, and never reuse a compressed ring because it will not reseal reliably. Common mistakes are picking a ring solely by price and ending up with one that is too thin for a recessed flange. Fix that by measuring first and buying the appropriate thickness rather than guessing. Another frequent issue is installing a wax ring on a warped or dirty flange, which prevents a uniform seal. Clean, level, and if necessary grind or shim the flange area or use an extension kit so the wax has full contact. People also over-tighten the closet bolts, which can crack the porcelain and distort the seal, so tighten evenly, stop when snug, and if the bowl still rocks, correct the fit with shims rather than force. We run bighomeprojects.com to help homeowners find trusted local contractors, and for contractors to find work by connecting with people ready to start projects. We also host an active discussion community where we share practical tips, photos, and first-hand experiences that help people choose the right wax ring and installation approach.